sound anything close to a ventilation cap? What even really is a ventilation cap to begin with? It may be difficult to wrap your mind around, but however, they actually act very similar. I'm Jake, and today I'll be talking about ventilation caps and how they were used and how they work. So by show of hands, who in their lifetime has seen like pipes being like sent out through roofs of like houses and stuff? One, two, too many to count. Okay. That means the vast majority of you guys have already seen ventilation caps in use. Many of these pipes are connected to sources of heat, like within the house, like fireplace or like vents for stoves and stuff like that. They collect all the hot air and stuff. And you guys know, since like hot air is less dense, the cooler air like rises up and it'll end up going through the pipe. Well, you can't just, or one can't expect to just like have an open-ended pipe going up through your roof and not expect like water somehow to go in there. So they created these things called ventilation caps. Basically what those are is like it's slightly bigger in diameter than like the regular caps to keep like water and like debris from falling within. But the outside, like the sides of it are actually mainly open to allow for like heat to basically flow outside the pipe. And some may think like, well, how does that not stop the flow of like air through that? And basically you have to think of it as though you're like filling up a cup. And over time, like a cup of water, and like over time, the water like flows up and up and up, and it accumulates, and it ends up flowing outside, like around the edges, and it ends up falling out like over the sides. And that's basically the same thing as ventilation caps. Like some of the heat ends up accumulating within the cap, but over time, it actually enough accumulates to where it just starts flowing out and through the sides, and that keeps water from dripping in while allowing the heat to